So here is actually let me start with the title of the video, which it won't make sense right now, but it's carnivore please. You know, it's like the people. I say the people, including myself from years ago. Like I was like, I'm a carnivore, a meat eater. You know, it's very logical. You know, it's logical nonetheless. But anyway, also it makes you gain weight. A lot of internal organs fail afterwards, and like taking supplements or actually prescription meds for things. I was in a chat room and this person is a female, but it doesn't matter. She was saying she's taking like iron, either pill supplements, or the other person said they were taking injections that were much better. You know, it's like if you need to put chemicals in your body to fight something besides, doing it naturally, like vegetables and fruits, so many other things, herbs, spices. They have so many benefits. You know, diet is actually very important to keep a healthy biological state. If you use chemicals to override something, fight something else, chances are you might get side effects from those in the long term, and you need more. You're gonna take more chemicals to fight those. It's illogical. Also, as far as carnivore meat eater, whether it's chicken, cow, a pig, whatever you're eating, you're destroying that individual's lives. And I just say, animal husbandry, I pronounce. We have all these cows, right, to sustain what beef products, but we don't, not just methane gas. The mental stresses it causes these animals, and subconsciously, I think we're stressed from that as well. Stress the environment, stress ourselves, But I'm not getting into that right now. It's like there's another thing is about relationships. It's let's just say I went on a first date with a girl, with a female, right? I would not just I mean, this is just like, if a female says no, that's fine, it's okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm like that too. I'm like, well, I don't think this is gonna work. I would want someone to be like, well, you should clean up your mess. What's going on? Why can't you do that? Or maybe like, well, and not just she would be too harsh, even if she was, but I'd be like, I have so many things in my mind right now. My psyche is way worse than that. I mean, just because even my speech, you could tell there's something erotic, there's something wrong with me. I don't mean wrong with me like in a bad sense, but it really is. And I mean, this mirror I had for what, over a year. I found it at this it's a place I used to go there. Usually I didn't take furniture there. I would take metal. I would take it to the scrapyard, disassemble it if I had time. But this should be hanged, and I debate whether I should hang it sideways or long ways over here and tilt it. But it's like, I haven't even fucking done that. This mirror should be raised, and I don't know. It's like, I mean, even if I raise it, it will still be here. I won't see my feet when I have it. I'll do my stretches in the morning and my yoga and my Tai Chi and stuff like that. But I don't even get into that anymore. So it's like I'm not in the place that I want to be. I'm not triggering into two of my cats' deaths and my parents just being incompassionate or uncompassionate, no sympathy, no empathy. There's 7 times in the psychiatric unit. 5 times I actually went through, multiple times. I don't know. My drinking because of that. No financial gains. No financial gains. I mean, yeah, I'm going through depression right now. Even before depression, it's like, I don't know. It's like I'm fighting people, not just in my mind. I'm virtually in real life. In real life, it's just, and it's just, I'm trying to be stronger, but I really can't. But anyway, this is, my apartment. I think I showed, but I never uploaded this. I got, it was for free. Some person, he was just thrown away, and I like the colors, stuff like that. It's a nice dresser. Yeah, it's my other dresser. I mean, this is, I didn't want this to be here. Whoever, the tenant was here before. This is my parents' house. I live in the basement right now, as you can see the window right there. That's a whole lot of sunlight for you. Let's see how sunny it is. Oh, it's bad. It's grim lasty over here. But I thought about this should be like right here, so I could open up some room and actually hang some clothes. I just, I haven't drilled this, and I think it'll be a lot of work. And my fear is I'll take it apart and then it's half done and I'll leave it. I just can't have that done. And it actually is not that important. Let's go to the dishes. See, it's like, too real. This is like, we'll keep it real fast. And it's so true. Not as shocking though. It used to be worse. And it's like, I have to do that. This is really not cucumber water. It's leftover rice water that I have to wash up, to encourage stronger hair growth, and also my acne issues that were from years ago. In fact, someone did that to me on purpose. But yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna show the place. The bathroom is actually somewhat clean. It's not that bad. It's actually not bad. This is not, yeah, this could be fixed up. This should be like right here. And I don't have baking soda here. There's yeah, well, I'll tell you later. I actually washed this a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it needs to be scrubbed with like some hard chemicals. I usually try to do it once a month. These are my two soaps, charcoal and that's eucalyptus, by the way. My shower, I use hot steam shower. I try to do it every so often. I love it. And this actually, I don't know, same thing, but I bought this from like Amazon. I recorded videos, still didn't read them review. But the reason I like this, it rises all the way top, and I'm gonna put something else. I want to put something else. I got all these plants, something else over here. So the temperature will go to like at least 120, not like 100, 110, 114 like people say. I want to be like 120 Fahrenheit in there. When I go in there, it's like at 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I start to sweat. A lot of times I think it's the steam already catching on. It's not real sweat, but I think it's perspiration. It's the best. This is, this is my, the dungeon, like I call it. I'm trying to do that, like a, hardwood chair I found. A lot of things I find, which I tell people, be careful. And, and I just, also the sensory, telepathic, scheme people can get in your mind. I guess these individuals probably didn't, but I have another chair that I found in the car. But yeah, this is pretty messy. It's like and that's from like a couple of days ago. I'm already craving to drink. Actually, I don't know why. I'm just it's my disorder, and I have so many tools. Not too many tools, but so many tools. This is this is a workbench I bought like a year ago. Actually, maybe a year ago, but I saw it like 2 years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. It cost me like $180. I never put it together. My cat used to scratch this. That was a scratching pose. I used to tell her, you're gonna open it for me. You're doing a good job. Good girly. And she went through something really horrible. So it's like, I don't know. When I see this, I think of her, but just like, I'm not sending like I was some time ago, And some people just say, it's just a cat, this and the other thing. But it's just like, it was like a child. It was a companion, A lot of times she treated me with compassion. She would actually, a lot of times, she would actually care for me, caretaker for me. She would wake me in the middle of the night when I had nightmares, She was very much, like a nurturer to some degree. It was like a dual relationship, And it's a fluff ball, it's a softie, but anyway. These are the leftover ones. I bought it for her and the others. So there's more cats, but I'm just not that close. I actually kind of want to keep a distance from the other cats. These are the lids. It's like, I have her stuff here. That was bought for her. I give to the other cats and it's cuddles. But these are the gloves. My mother just fucking, gave me all these gloves to like wash her. That's a really good contribution there, Something personal, I'm going dumb. And yeah, I used to eat eggs too. And I would keep I still have the boxes. I don't try not to eat any dairy products. But let's be really honest. Ginger that I had for Kitty. Once in a while I try to give her ginger, just like 1 or 2 drops to boost her immunity and it's anti-inflammation. But I don't think I would recommend. I read online it's not toxic, just in small doses. My problem is even with this, it is, animal products. And I get cats, felines in the nature, Yeah, they will hunt mice, fish, they love fish. But it's like I try to get her put more vegetables, and people do, which is maybe if you think about it, that's not the most important thing. She was like what, at least 20 years old, which is old for a feline, pretty old. But she had all her teeth. She never really liked the little things that they have in cat food. She just loved the gravy, and she drank plenty of water. She would drink a lot of water, And, the bowls I had, actually, one of them I think it broke already. I know, like a lot of these things just break. It's like, and it's not my fault. Like I'm clumsy. Just a lot of people like fuck with my mind. It's like her bowl actually broke, I believe. This one I bought for the other one. I just they put this sticker in here, and it just have to like get really hot water and scrape it. Those are her bowls, and I'll put I'll heat water over here. So I actually water I get is it's not Poland Spring. It's from Lowe's. It's a major like a construction market, if you will, store, actually franchise. But you could get these in a lot of places. It's just Poland Spring had them too, and it's like cost me $8 for 5 gallons. So that's like what almost 20 liters. Pretty good deal. And I would boil the water just so extra safety. I'll let it cool it. I'll store it in the fridge till it gets nice and cold. But yeah, this is just it's like as far as relationships, like with any sensible person, like wanna be here and stuff like that. I mean, it's like I get it. It's just a mess. This it's a banana, right? Banana peel. I love bananas. But it's like it should be cut up, and then a compost dispenser. That's mangoes. I had mangoes yesterday. Soy milk, yeah. That one, and I gotta make another. See, this is why I can't show my apartment. Just keep it simple. There's so much to say. $3 at ShopRite or any supermarket versus Whole Foods is like $6 or $7, almost half price, and it wasn't on sale. So you gotta like shop around and find the best places to find. This is another soy milk from Whole Foods. It's just not that good, but it's okay. And yeah, I still have half and half, which is dairy. Except this is this is banana chocolate milk, not my favorite, but it's non-dairy. Vegetable stock, nothing like that. And I have a lot of spices, like this actually, it's like oh man, green chutney. That will, like people say, what was that phrase? Knock your balls off and your tits up, something like that. It just burns, but it burns appropriately. This, I really love this. Green curry paste. It's a curry paste, and I have green. I have the red one, chili. India stores. Coriander, pickle, cilantro. So many ingredients with garlic. The lemon one is really good too, but I like to experiment with different spices, and don't show the guy they're gonna vomit. Actually, yeah, you came over and you saw that and you gave me this to your mouth. And yeah, I still make mistakes. I still got mayo, and I haven't touched it in like, I don't know, a couple days. But not the best. Where you pronounce it, hummus, like it should, or hummus. This is okay. There's one I found, it's from Whole Foods. I gotta find in other places that's cheaper, and it's just French onion hummus, and it's just so good. And I do put basil, but this has basil, but it actually tastes like curry. Actually, I made it from hummus and chickpeas. Hummus is made from chickpeas, but I edited it again, and I think I put the coriander. Yeah, I put that, and it's actually not that bad. But it's like you wouldn't buy it in a store. Rice, that's turmeric and carrots, rice. It actually came out pretty decent. It's pretty good. I gotta put some herbs on that, but it's like, yeah, this is a mess. It's like nothing here. I hid the corpse away. I was trying to impress you. I cleaned the corpse out of here. But yeah, this is the basement apartment. What I had here, I was gonna use them. I was using them as weights. I just I haven't gotten to that. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I found this on the street. I think it was in New York when I used to go to New York. I haven't been in a while. It's sage, and someone just left it like that. And you can actually burn it. It smells really, really well. So, yeah. Found these. You don't like to play anymore. Baseball still be used, and football. This is a small type of American football. Tarpon kind to clean your metal. And there's Cuddles. I call them ornament. Yeah, these are my herbs. Basil. It's not doing so good right now. I gotta replant it. It's too bunched up. Thought it was a good idea, but this tire's too small. So is this one. Rose, mother threw this away. Mother, you could call it that. And I rescued it. It had buds, but the rest of it didn't flourish. I water it at least 2 times a day. Habanero for your hotness needs. And these are mints. They're all different kind of mints, like 4 or 5. So they really, really grew out. They really grew out. What's up, Bud? How's Bud doing? And I think these are basils, except that's lemon verbena that actually grew out. 4 different kind of basil. So this one is growing out really, really well. Thing about basil, when it grows out, it just spreads out and the leaves just grow out so well. You're such a cutie. My kitty herbs or catnip, they're not doing so well. I just put them in the sun. This one just flourished, but Bud over there, Cuddles, she really, really likes catnip. Junior had a cat that passed away. She was like 10, 15 minutes. She would spend so much time in there. She would just get really kooky in there, really, really loopy. But yeah, that's where I live, and that's one of my friends here. That's a feathered one. Hello there. I bring you some food. The thing about these birds, there was dozens over here, and I started feeding them, and then I ran out of money. I don't work, so I couldn't feed them, and they just disappeared. Actually, years before I fed them, and it's like people say, you poisoned them, what you do? They started either get hit. Some of them died years ago. So I became very aware how evil, cruel people are. There's a lot, people that lack so much empathy and compassion that when they channel you, or they pick up your mind, they say, yeah, we read your soul. They hate the fact that you have compassion or sympathy. So, I'm very scared to actually feed, birds around here, In fact, maybe I should even go this and donate to these, they're feral cats, like they call them. There's multiple places where I live where it's like packs of them, and people feed them. Except when I go and I choose something nice, I don't want these feline, these cats to get fucking hurt because, you hate the fact that, I'm a nice person or some shit. Or I have empathy, So I try to be, really, really alone. It's just difficult to, understand it because my nature, to be kind and do things. But even when I, sweep random places or clean random places, it's like people hate the fuck out of me when they channel me, and it's like, or even when I'm kind of decent to someone else. I had a conversation with this guy, before the summer, and I got hatred for that shit because I was just having a conversation. I was being decent, and he was. So it's like I gotta be careful. And there's this guy. Excuse me. Oh, he just actually has a puffy tail. I don't think he's upset or tense. You can't be here. Leave the birdies alone. I gotta chase them because they hunt. Hello there, my neighbor. They're not bad, they just, I don't want them to attack the squirrels or the birds. And I have a bird bath. There's 2 over there. That bird really likes. Oh, he ate the rice. I actually gave him that rice I had and peanuts. Plain of peanuts, and I have this. I bought this. It's I actually ran out of it. I gave so many places, but he or she, they do wash themselves here. I gotta clean this out right now. And it's the parents, the father, but he doesn't really water this anymore. I think when he comes from work, once in a while he'll water it, but then he's like, oh, it rained. They use it for vegetables, but even if it didn't have vegetables, it's It's the green color. It's a lure. It's a relaxing. It's a living organism, and it does give us good things. It is that Louis C.K. joke. If God would come down to earth, he's like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you touching that? I gave you like berries on the ground, which was like, not just berries, but, you could, it's a very restricted term, but, you got tomatoes, zucchini, squash, peppers, beets, rice, potatoes. You can, curry, chickpeas, you can make curry out of that. Broccoli with stir fry soy sauce. You can make so many delicious dishes. You wouldn't even need to touch meat. And then he goes, well, what are you doing that? It's bacon. It's bacon. It gets in my mouth. What the fuck is bacon? What the fuck are you talking about? you know? But it's so true. Centuries, 1,000 years ago, there was swine, the pigs. Maybe they were, in the forest, they were wild, and people took them. They took them in and they started breeding them for purposes of consuming them. And we fell into that paradigm, that norm, that conditioning. And now we realize how to produce bacon, But in reality, it's fucking disgusting. It's disruptive. And, so much cholesterol is in bacon. Fuck, man. Like, we're hurting ourselves. But all in all, I'm trying not to think about that. I'm really not. Here's the tricky. I really like this bike. I didn't think I would like it at first because it wasn't as fast, but man, it's fun. Curbs or no curbs, herbs or no herbs. You can't keep me down. And yeah, that's the place. I gotta buy a pump. It's like $30-$40 from Harbor Freight, and it's like it's plastic. I don't like plastic, but you put it in there. You plug in electricity. You get a hose, and you spread it anywhere, and it just pumps the water out in like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, probably be gone. A married father never does that. It's like winter comes and it becomes green. And the next season you'll like take it off and it's like fuck. It's like it's like sewage water. So I gotta do something about that. But yeah, just all over the place. It's like last time was like a 30-minute video. That's kind of my mind is. There's just so much to life. I can't make a video be concise. That's why a lot of my videos aren't really edited. I haven't done that in like years actually. The last one I did was like a music video, multiple of them, but it was actually pretty fun, and it was it was actually much easier actually, much easier. It's one of the reasons why I actually went on Chatterbait, back on Chatterbait. I really never wanted a girlfriend. It wasn't a perv thing. It was to make music and make music with videos of these girls and put it like on their Instagram, on their YouTube for promotion to bring more people in the channel. And also, honestly, see what I could do with this music thing. But it never really took anywhere. Never took off anywhere. Anyway, yeah, I got this is to stretch over here. And yeah, I got this from the psych ward actually. The idea. Not just from stretching, but from yoga. Otherwise, I don't think I would have started that. I just had so much time, and it's like, why don't I take care of my body, It's like my body's my temple. It's like, I'm trying to work on my mind, understand this. Why don't I gonna stretch my legs? And I used to take martial arts, kickboxing, like 6th grade. So I was like, why don't I get into that? And even months before, I used to try to do the kata and stuff, like a freestyle kata style Tai Chi. So I started doing that every time I would go in there. The problem is I come in there, it's not just YouTube, but it's like drinking this, the other. And also like, go in the world, it's like, well, now let's make some money, right? So it's like the financial status haunts you, It messes with you and you look for work. Let's say I had a job today and I canceled it. I denied it. It was 8 hours and like 65 miles away from me. And I was like, I have to stretch. I have to do that. I have to. One of the main reasons why I denied that's because, my body really hurts. So I was like, I'm going to cramp up like the 4 or 5 hours. But I'm like, I already have pain in my left leg. I don't know where it's coming from. I never had that before. My left foot, actually. But the main reason is like this. I have to take that apart. Like, today I really have to do this. And the reason, Marek there, my father, he says, he's going to throw this away. And it's like, I can't pass this up, man. This is fucking cool for me. This is like, the battery here. There's like more than a dozen here. And it's like 55 cents a pound for this. But not so much about the money though. This won't be too much money. But it's about the whole process. And I keep these. These don't make it away. This is copper. If I took time, I could take the plastic off with my knife. Just sit there, my pencil, just scrape it, It'll take me a long time. Get more money out of it. But then if you think about it, it'll be a better process. I mean, say take it to the scrapyard, and they don't take away the plastic. I mean, I hope they do not, but it's like with a lot of metal, when it's recycled, it's not the strongest anymore because they don't have time to take it apart. So maybe you'll get plastic and some copper. I don't even know. Is it possible? Probably. They smelt it, right? They melt it. With a lot of metals too. Like this needs to come off. If you give it with aluminum, who's gonna be sitting there taking it apart? So the next time you get like any kind of, this is light iron actually, classified light iron. You get recycled iron, but it'll be diluted with the plastic. So much with paper and everything else. This is why not just recycling, but taking everything to the highest degree is more important. Imagine what kind of workforce we could produce if you get people to take this apart and we reuse it, and it'll be strong like it was before. It maybe not be the strongest, but it'll be a lot better, right? Just an idea. And I found this. Someone threw it away. It is plastic, but it's like, I rather than melting and like go away, and even if I took it, I could take this apart. I always take these, and these are really decent, don't fall away. I used it once for actually a moving gig I had, and it came very useful. My hand truck, Magline, I think it was like $350. I bought this in like 2018, 19, I believe. I still use it. I like it. I could change the lip. It's a small lip. It still is rusted. This someone threw away. I took it. It's actually pretty decent. I do some and it locks too, so it's pretty cool. We need to fill it. That one as well. Someone threw it away. I took it. I already found a third one. I'm gonna pick it up at night. Dolly, wood is old, but I am gonna take the wheels away apart. See, this is impenetrable. I mean, it won't pop, it won't break, and it's pretty decent, solid. It's old, but a lot of times, actually most of the times, the ancient old technology or the way the old world was, it was just really good products. Things are getting cheaper and cheaper. Very few items are actually not cheap, like Magliner, except plastic. But see, it still has plastic. This, I guess, should be metal. Who knows what else, But Magliner is still pretty decent. And this wore it away. But it's like, yeah, lights and a whole lot of things in the car. Oh, I see BX cables. That's a couple pounds. Oh, and I got this is like a presidential chair, I call it. Except I got to wash it and clean it. Someone told me a couple grand, that would be, which in terms is a couple hundred, I guess. A couple $100 is probably worth new. But, it's like it was a container diving. Light fixtures, some copper, This, like, I could scrap it, but it's like hoses for appliances and bag, too. Like $15, $20. Not too much money, but, why throw it away? Cones, people threw away on the side of the road. They don't mango. I took them, and it's like, whenever I find, like an animal, like a raccoon or a raccoon or a squirrel that's it's been hit on a car, I just put in a cone and I call animal control. So I use them for things like that. And today is Friday, so it's garbage day, but there's always some garbage around here. Not too much now. It's like people throw stuff on the ground and the wind just picks it up and throws it everywhere. So, nothing too egregious. Nothing to be concerned about, just the norm. Like that, if you think about it. But I kind of want to take that, where'd Chip Dog go? What up, Dogo? He doesn't talk to me anymore. When I take this, like people throw away, pick it up. Like I did a couple times, but it's like, I just fucking spend 30 minutes talking on YouTube, right? And then I gotta water this. It needs water in the morning. Even that. I have no fucking time to do that. I have no time to even do that. But my plants over here need some water. I am gonna take a first shower of the day. Cold one at first, at least 10 minutes cold, and then maybe I'll take a hot steam. Gonna smoke my pipe right now. Yeah, that they left alone too. I don't call it bar in Polish, but it's a beauty too. It's got gigantic leaves, and the raspberries. I don't think they even water too much. I water it, but it's like I don't know. It got bad too, and isn't this just the prettiest of purples and blues? Like violet and purple, bluish, bluish, descending too. Oh, a girl would like you for that. Well, I am a kind of romantic. Yeah, to be candid for her. Yeah, it's this too. And that someone threw away. I guess it burned, the motor burned or something like that. I get it. I was gonna take the blade apart and use it for parts. This I wanna, not saying it's gonna work, but I have a electric candle, and I was gonna put a base in there or something, attachment, and just put in there. Just hang it from like, the walkway. I have plans, but it's like, it takes so much work, I'm probably never gonna do it. This was someone actually threw away. It's this one guy I know. It's just like, I think that was made in Pittsburgh or like Pennsylvania or even Ohio. There's a lot of, things that were made in Ohio. It's a lot of industries over there, So I kept it just for that. It's like it's like rugged steel, It's like, be one with the boat. And tires. Besides planting plants, I was gonna put catnip in there, but I want to get this machine. It's like that machine. It's a manual thing. Take tires apart. It's like $80-$90 for Harbor Freight. I just hope it doesn't fail. It's metal, so I think it should be okay. But today, I really want to put my raspberry plant in here and the other one. And I have plans to put bamboo all around here and a bunch of other ones, so like 7-8 feet tall. It's like and this needs to see, it's not that bad. And of course I'm gonna stain it so it'll be golden. And it's like I want one higher, like right here, maybe like 5-6 feet. Really big log, and it's like walk all over, do my Tai Chi and yoga out in the yard. And this one needs to go in the soil today. It's still fine. I got some garden soil, one bag. There's a second one over there. And yeah, people threw these away, this as well, but threw this away. And it's like I'm gonna sand it down. I was practicing my carving with manually, and I just I got a little bit better, but then I started slipping, messing up. That's the truth of it. So I gotta sand this. That's not bad. That box, sand and stain it, and it'll look like the other two I did. The stain I have is darker. I want to get a clear one, like so it'll be golden. This one came out a little bit brownish, but it's still pretty. It's like it's a flower box. A planter, that some would say. It's like, what am I doing? I gotta take scissors and I gotta trim this. And I gotta trim this, the plastic. I put this underneath. This was from the soil. Still throwing it away, either they'll incinerate it or end up in a dump. I'll use it where it deteriorate from years. Well, deteriorate from years here. Maybe, a couple centuries. I'll be here. 25 years to 100. Woohoo, that sounds like a chore. I'm kind of scared. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I get perplexed by stars. I went through something. So I don't want to hear dates even like 3 to 4. Oh, that's scary. Stop it. I just love how beautiful this is. Actually, the aroma, I go like that. It is a subtle base of its beauty. It is a delicacy. I already feel better. But that one's cool. They're actually different. Actually, is that one different from this one? I think it's the same one. I just bought another one, but the aroma, this one is stronger. Actually, not stronger. This basil reminds me of it's a different kind of aromatic. It's very tantric, and it's what was the candy that I would buy? Or marzipan. Marzipan has a taste and smell like it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very aromatic. It's like, can't get enough of it. Here you go. I'm just gonna take one from you, okay? I'm gonna clean you up. I talk to my plants because I know they understand. One thing I love, they grow out. And I gotta pick this up. Oh, shouldn't be like that. When you see it grow out and they flourish, it just makes you so happy. Oh, and sage. Love sage. Yeah, let me take that from you. I'm talking to somebody else right now. Yeah, this gotta be, and it's still useful, very useful. Ooh, it's almost like a bitter aroma sage has. Logs, well, not logs, but it's like, tree limbs, tree branches, right? Tree branches. And this was just discarded, thrown away. I still gotta sand it. I don't know if I tried to do that. I don't think I did. Sand it and stain it, and it's it's a door holder. Also, once I photo for a raccoon, kind of, because he just charged at me. People trying to tell me he was trying to get close to you. This is my walking stick. I have to sand it, stain it. I still use it like that. It works just fine. When I go for walks, I take my walking stick sometimes. So, yeah, that's the reason when, I'm like fucking, I don't know. I'm all over the place. Just distraught. The best thing would be just to get in something, but I'm like, I hear your thoughts, you hear my thoughts. That's really what it is. And whether positive or bad, I just get distracted. There's the house owner. I'm just the tenant. But yeah, finally get to sit down. Yeah, did a lot of work today. No, it's like a lot of times, you either the truth or you find some wisdom, but then it's like, well, now you gotta take the initial steps for it. And a lot of times, knowing the truth and being wise but not doing anything about it, it really it diminishes. That just brings me down. I don't think about it. I think about the past, how many years I wasted. Even my addiction to like burgers. Like, I want to find the best burgers, and that's just food. I have other negative what did I say? Negative things in my life, including La Cerveza. Not really a Beck's person, really not. More of a Budweiser person, more of a Hiker Shore kind of person, more of a Sam Adams, more of a Brooklyn Lager. But it doesn't matter, it's just different types of brands and different tastes. So it's I'm very much distraught, and I am gonna call today. I'm gonna get a psychologist, not a psychiatrist. I don't care about that. A psychologist and just a counselor to talk about grieving and everything else in my life. And yeah, I have something else that I want to get from the counselor, stuff like that. I want a good assessment of my mentality. Really, I'm not a fucking schizophrenic. Maybe I have a bipolar disorder. Maybe that, but I'm not schizophrenic because, you hear my thoughts and I hear your fucking thoughts and I'm responding to you, I'm not fucking schizophrenic on that. I'm not gonna fucking be putting on your fucking risperidone, right? Depakote, mood stabilizer. I don't know why, because I'm a fucking what? I'm not laughing with you in the halls and some shit, idiot. Yeah, I call a lot of fucking rage to some fucking people. It'd be cool if you were a brother too. Yeah, fucking other, just stupid simple things around the way, around Elizabeth, New Jersey. But it's neither here nor there. You know, it's all these chemicals like risperidone tablets. You wouldn't think it. 2 milligrams, or is it 1 milligram? 2 milligrams. I got a bleeding, internal bleeding. I mean, internal bleeding, but my defecant was my stool sample was with blood. Actually, twice actually, and I started getting tremors. Maybe they gave me for so long, but the third or fourth time in a psychiatric unit, when it's mandatory, you have to take it. You know, it's like I try to talk to a doctor, they just no, you need to be on your meds. You know, majority of them, one or two of them, actually, people, they saw that, and it's like, no, you're right, you need to be on meds. You just reject them. You know, the other one just didn't care. Especially when you were going through the side effects, you had to take it. You know? So when I was in there, I was like, I'm just gonna get in steam showers. I'm just gonna sweat it out. But they took away the curtain. Because supposedly someone tried to take their life. So there are no curtains. It was just like it was plastic. It was like it was something rigid, and just, with magnets, you attach to the door, but it was opening on the top and the bottom. So you had to put it somewhere, and a lot of times it would fall down too. You know? So the steam just wouldn't gather anymore. So you couldn't do that. And it's like I started having tremors. And there's one day, it's like, it's like, it was like I slept, it was like 1, 2, 3 p.m., I don't know. And I just felt like I really need to sleep. I'm so tired. As soon as I lay down, I fell asleep. I was like, is this gonna fucking kill me? And one of the side effects, uncontrollable fatigue. You know? So many of these side effects I have right away. And it's like, you have to take it. And what they do, they up your dosage. Not that you're acting neurotic or having a psychotic breakdown, to 6 milligrams a day. Actually, that's from 2 to 6, so 3 times as much. I know it's the last time everybody got 3 times as much, and it knocked the whole psych ward out. And it was like a Saturday. I was like, are these people partying on a Friday? Because there was like 2 or 3 people that came in. Usually it's like 6 or 8 or 10 even staff members and nurses. Nobody. Just like 1 or 2 staff members and a nurse. And everybody was sleeping till like, they woke 12 p.m. Even 1 or 2. They woke up and then went back to sleep. For some reason, my Spiridone, they gave me the triple dosage. I just didn't feel it. Or maybe I actually rejected it that time. It was actually kind of disturbing, Disturbing, but then I try to talk to people, and it's like, there were some people that, actually, the one guy, he did care. But then, he had a Benadryl fixation too, So I kind of knew if we, like me and him, like started saying something to the doctor's nurse, he probably wouldn't defend me. So I presume, but, there, man. That's, institutionalized freaking, chemical warfare, what that is. Also, there's so many side effects, even not short-term, long-term side effects. Also, if you take risperidone, Depakote, you just say quit. You got a seizure. Yeah? You're messing with somebody's mind, somebody's fucking health. And don't tell me I need to be on a mood stabilizer right now. My mood would stabilize if you leave me the fuck alone. That's really what that is. And then what are we really talking about? Is it really about financial gain? Billions, eventually trillions of dollars, $100 billion? Or is it something much more sinister? Yeah? Also, yeah, it is a brave new world society. Not just Idiocracy 2.0 1984. It really is. People knew that from 50s to 60s because it was becoming like that. Brave New World was like a science fiction, but it was based on reality in the future, like it might or will be. And it's happening right now. It's been happening for decades, actually. I don't know if it's getting worse or it's always like that. I'm not analyzing it, but when you come grips with reality and you see that and you try to fight for it, you get pushed around. And then it's called you fucking psychopath. Or you should be on your fucking meds, you're crazy and shit. That's like one of the only contacts you have about that. Nobody fucking breathes, not just fucking anger, but it's like fucking, just hopelessness. And amidst that, you know, it's like, I don't get cravings for drinking for that. But when you're just alone in that, it's like fucking, you know, just alone, it's like fucking, it's nothing. It's like, you know, alcohol, like, you know, it's like not just a band-aid, but it's like an appendage for this fucking, you know, emotional fucking failure. Also, like, I don't even believe even in the term humanity. Humanity is way overrated. I mean, like how we all are and stuff. Chemicals and fucking animal husbandry and fucking who knows what else. I don't respect humanity. Yeah, especially, you know, I say it was a breakup. It was my last cat. I mean, I suffered, she suffered. And Idiot's got in her fucking mind and fucking, you know, made my fucking cat cry. And I fucking just, you know, I fucking lost it. I raged, but not that angry. I think there's a bigger picture at play. That's not even that they don't want me to speak. They don't want me to talk about the pharmaceutical chemical warfare. They want to keep me hush and quiet. So it's like, you know, as far as, you know, me having a relationship with like a female, like a partner, like a girlfriend, I highly doubt it. With all this stuff going around, unless someone that really understands, pertains to all, or at least tries to, like, you know, tries to find that. And, you know, oh, another thing, I wouldn't be threatening if she like took bikini pictures. Like, it's a thing. It's like, you know, if there's guys and it's like they're being perverted, it's like, well, nah, I have to fucking talk to them about that. Imagine going on a beach. It's like, well, no one's gonna wear bikinis now. What? It's your problem if you're too aggressive, too sexually aggressive towards her. If you can't respect her, especially when she's in a relationship, and she just, you know, I don't know. You say if she's being too promiscuous, that's another thing. I get that, but there's a line between that, you know. Also, you know, I could do kind of like the beach shorts from like the 40s and 50s on a female. I think they call them cheekies, like the underwear, but they had the shorts, the you know the swimwear from that, and it's if she, I mean, if she has a nice body, then it's great too. The ultra skinny, I get it. I get it how it could be too promiscuous. So, you know, it could be argued, at least, you know, discussed, you know. But I think it's up to people. Even those guys could be degenerates and perverts, even females could be degenerates, perverts on her or him, you know. That would be so bad, would it? Fucking double standard sucks. I mean, this time it doesn't. No, yeah, but still. Why can they? Oh, these guys coming up. No, but that's just the physical aspect of it, you know. Yeah, a lot of times I don't even pay too much to it. I mean, yeah. Also, it's like, yeah, it is important. You're looking for a biological standpoint where we're not. I mean, like cats, dogs. I'm not pointing to other sentient biological beings. Yeah, we respond to physical contact. It's not the most important, but it's the main thing that attracts us to the other person, that being. You know, but the biggest one I find, and physical as well. But I mean, the most important is, you know, their character, their personality, you know, how they behave, what they want, dreams, hopes, and aspirations. You ever go on a first date? That's probably the thing I would want to know from the person. And, you know, the person would probably find out my dream aspiration. Like, wow, like, you want to go to the moon? You can't even go around the block. You're like, yeah, the corner store's there. And you're like, fucking, you have the world. You know, that's kind of me right now. But not really. I want to get out of New Jersey. I don't want to be around New York even. Like, you know, I want to, but it's like, I want to go to Nevada. I want to go by the desert. I want to be like that guy in the woods and build a cabin from like sticks and branches and soil and hay, actually. But big one, like a mansion. Cash up for a year. Just you. I'm scared of heights. You go up there. Well, now you have no chance at all. Because she really wants that. There's always a she. Yeah, this guy on the internet threatened me to pretend to be a girl. But he'll never show a picture. Unless he'll get a section just to really fuck with me. He'd probably be very ugly, but I fall for his wicked personality. That made me laugh so much. I almost pissed myself. I actually think somebody else did because I felt it. You guys laugh really hard like that. You laugh at this? Well, it's supposed to cry. Some people laugh too. It's like, I do have bladder itch. You just gotta. I guess I shouldn't be too funny, or you shouldn't be too funny, so they could laugh. The Pampers would work, man. Let's welcome typical brand naming. Diapers, yeah, there you go. Must stop saying Pampers. Oh, but and it's like, get your act together. Expletive. I gotta vacuum the vacuum. I didn't show that. It's, sawdust from the other thing. People try to scare me with that too. I gotta laugh at that. Oh no, I got a parking ticket. And someone told me, like, you should try to argue that the police officer, he acted like an officer. He didn't like that. I don't know. It's like, I get it. I was on the yellow line. Also, there was a delivery truck. And I told him, I know how it is, delivery driving, and you wanted it to be clean parking. Not that I would give tickets to people. I thought about it once or twice. Everyone you get tickets. That's just loading and unloading only, Maybe not a ticket, but it's like I'm not going to argue that. I should have been parked there. At least I didn't park by the fire hydrant like I always do. That's like $135. See, at least I didn't do that. It was just like 5-10 minutes in and out of the store. What are the chances? But it's like, it's fine. It's part of the process, Oh, I got so much things to say or do about. And also that dreaming holes and ass. Not with holes, you're not. You better work on that. Hopes and aspirations. These are rubber bands. Bands that make him dance. Bands that make him dance. I might have a whole lot of money like that Pablo got. That's why I bought that $1 million like this. Not for movie purposes. Usable blankets. Washed past 2 from Harbor Freight. $5.99 February, right? They give discounts. But yeah, instead of shrink wrap on chairs, couches, nothing wrong with shrink wrap. You start to like it, but it takes not just energy, but it's a lost product. Even though you recycle that tradition, but I don't think a lot of people do. It goes to waste. That plastic, what? 25 years, 100 years. Styrofoam takes like 250 years to disintegrate by itself. I mean, it is rubber. It's still kind of a pollutant. It's not fucking, gonna put metal on there. Something like I got something like that. Some people throw away. Metal rope. Now that was great. I got so much hatred. Not just the one guy. Like, stop scaring me. Like, imagine driving. Like, oh, I got something. Stop scaring me. Like, shut the fuck up. I put a braking manual on. I get calm and cool. But yeah, it's mental fucker. But something I enjoy. Something that stresses me and brings me down. But anyway, rubber bands, pads. You got a chair, put a pad, and it's like different sizes. The color coordinated to different sizes, so you know it. And it's like once, twice, wrap it with a blanket, maybe even another band. I gotta, experience. I gotta experiment, and just put it on a truck. Really easy. And also, if I had my own moving company, I wouldn't charge people extra for that. It'll be included. It's like. There's as a foreman, they tell you, and I went to that. It's like, now I get like 10 with 20% of the price, like boxes and shrink wrap. And I usually used it one time, and it's like you get $2. It's like, well, what the fuck? Even if it was like $200. I mean, that's a lot of money. It's a lot more incentive. So you gotta make more and more shrink wrap, right? Is that just greed, but also like you create so much, destruction in the environment, man. And it's like, well, you want me to fucking be a foreman? I don't want that. And there was another reason why I didn't want to be a foreman, but that's just something other personal, but not personal, but bad etiquette. But that is actually one of the main reasons. I could never work for a company, and it's like, you expect me to sell shrink wrap. I can't do that. I don't even want to work with shrink wrap, although I have, There's so much better ways to do it. Even like, people always have TVs. And like if they kept the box from TVs with a styrofoam, oh crap, for a movie, like, yeah, thank you, I have a box, And I just have boxes. Wooden on dollies, flat dollies. I saw it already, it's like crates. And you could put noodles from pool, you could put pads on it, moving pads, put it in there, whatever, to secure it, and you just put it on a truck, just roll it. TVs, paintings, mirrors. You have a long box, it's so simple. It saves It's energy, time, this and the other thing. And you know, some people complain, well, you know, you're gonna lose hours because you gotta wrap the TV, the cardboard, take like 15 minutes. If the new guy take like 20, 30 minutes, he still didn't do it right. You gotta do over, like we got an hour now. Something depending on people, right? Get book money out of that. Be quiet. But my thing is, if it was, you know, like I had my own I was a foreman years ago for like a year and a half. It was a legitimate business. I had my own moving company. But if I did my own truck, you know, I paid guys a just steady fee. Depending on how I would calculate the hours, but like $250, $300. Not like hourly. And, you know, tips, tell you what, you could all take tips. You take it amongst yourselves. But the smartest way is just like 1 or 2 people, not too many people. Keep it low, you know, and it's like, you know, and it's also like good work ethics, etiquette, and, you know, you can't be greedy. I mean, you can't be disrespectful to me or the clients. You know, we have to get along. That's the main thing. You know, if we get along, even though if you're like, you know, not the fastest, you're not Superman, just take the house. It's pretty expensive. I mean, actually, no, I wasn't that guy. But even, you know, that great, it doesn't matter, you know. As long as you try, you're respectful, that's the best thing. Character and work kind of sort of work ethic, because I think work ethic can be established. Character is very difficult. If you don't have the right character and the right kind of morality, moral principles, there's nothing we can do. It's just I know business you know, my business thoughts, you know, however you want to word it. But just an idea. I'm probably never gonna do it. I need like $35,000 for a truck. Could probably lease it. You know, every year I need movers insurance, more insurance. You have to get movers insurance. It's a lot of money. Also, it's like how you get the clients. Even if I, you know, got all that, what are the chances some people will actually like that? There'll probably be fucking people hating me because I do that. Even if I could save them some money. You know? I can't trust it, but it's like, you know, it is, you know, a gamble if you think about it. To invest in something like that. Also, yeah, I bought, I didn't see many people do that. I have a blue mattress. It's in my car. I never really opened it, but it's for like, especially California King mattresses. You put it in there and you have the handles. You know? Take it, put the mattress in whatever the client needs, and just, it's reusable. But all in all, it's like I feel like having a drink right now. Anyway, I gotta vacuum the vacuum. I'm not gonna vacuum anything else. The vacuum is more important because it's vacuum. Okay, you got it like that. Yeah, that's just, you know, one of the things I would do. Yeah, as a mover, I kind of enjoy it. The physicality of it, you know, the hustle, the pace, you know. It feels really good. It's not like the best thing I do, but I mean, a manual truck, like, you know, you could be an astronaut. You have, you know, they don't have manual. I don't want that. No, if it's not manual, you know, it's like, and the truck I find is like, you know, from like the old, not the old years, like 2014, and it's like it just, you know, maybe people say it's a clunker, but I would actually put you know, put a resource in so it would work. You have to do that. I don't want too much plastic and too much digital electronics in any kind of vehicle. Even the vehicle I have, I really just don't like it for that reasons, you know? You know, but yeah, it's maybe probably not, but it's just a dream. It's a dream I let go a couple weeks ago. You know, but just something else. I just really want to get out of here for some reason. Oh, yeah. Let me just let's see. Forget stuff. Always forget stuff. Yeah, we don't have that many screws. It's like I take screws apart, but it's like, you know, this is collector's thing. You didn't put too many in there. And now comes the fever for some reason. But I'm getting a fever. You're gonna go away because I said no. Yeah, the fever comes and it's like fucking brings me down. So I'm gonna get in a cold shower. Probably gonna go for a ride. But what's with this? Like a little kid doing that we used to do in Poland. Comes out naturally. I don't know. Yeah, I got so much work to do. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go.